Hey Zen fam. So as you can hear, I am stuffed with the cold, dreaded lurgy and all. Uh, Hopefully I will find the ability to not have the cold at some point. But before then, I would hope you would do me the favour of favouring, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Oh god, that sounds so horrible. Okay, so I was going to make this video on Thursday, but I just couldn't think how to phrase it. I still can't think how to phrase it, so I'm just going to say it plain and simply as I can. I'm done. It's like every day I turn on the internet, with Twitter, Facebook, T3, The Guardian, my Google News feed, everything. And the continual back and forth of Xbox is stronger, PlayStation is stronger, this one's faster, that one's faster, this one's got more RAM, that one's got more RAM, this one's gonna have backwards compatibility, this one's gonna have more backwards. Shut up! Shut up! Tell me something tangible. I am sick of the dick measuring. Okay, yeah, I'm a Sony guy. I like me Sony consoles, but I equally do not have a problem with Xbox. I sincerely hope that the Xbox Series X is going to be an incredible system, but I also believe that the PlayStation 5 will also be an incredible system. I also think, aside from a couple of tweaks here and there in different areas, I think the two systems are largely going to be fairly evenly matched. And yeah, I just don't think there's going to be that much between them. I mean, there was not that much at launch really between the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Yes, okay, the PlayStation 4 had a bit more RAM, and it had more modern RAM that worked a bit faster. But, the Xbox One at launch had more capabilities. I mean, it had the cable pass-through and everything. Okay, yeah, admittedly for us in Europe, we didn't really get the best out of those abilities, but they were doing stuff with Kinect. They were doing some interesting things that were more experimental. Admittedly, okay, some of that experimentation was the DRM debacle, but when you get right down to it, there are two very big companies who are continually trying to do new and interesting things. And I think it's very clear that the next gen systems are going to be new, they're going to be interesting, they're going to be very clever, they're going to be very big, they're going to be very fast, they're going to be very powerful, and we're going to have a lot of fun. They're going to cost us a pretty penny. That's not an unusual thing to say, but I think both systems, by and large, there'll be trade-offs and pros and cons in different areas. I think as an average, they'll both be as strong as each other, as capable of each other, just in different ways. But what I cannot be doing with anymore is this continuous back and forth of fanboy bickering and one-upmanship. I mean, there's a number of YouTube channels I follow and I like their content, but seriously, I'm getting bored of basically seeing the same videos over and over and over. It's like, really? But I'm hearing the same facts, or at least same series of suspicions, trotted out by the same half-dozen YouTubers, sometimes even saying almost pretty much exactly the same words. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's plagiarising anybody, but they may as well be doing so, because there's no new data. All we have is speculation, guesswork, supposition, basically pulling it out of thin air. And I've done it myself. I've done guesswork videos, but I've done like maybe a handful. There's some YouTubers out there, and I respect the hustle. You know, you've got to continue to make new content. And there's some people who will not know the stuff that a lot of us who are hip deep in it already know. But at some point, there has to be some sort of point where we come to go, okay, we can't realistically make any more videos till we actually know something. And right now, although there are a couple of YouTubers who I follow who like say they have a source, and I can't comment as to whether or not they do have a source. You know, at some point we have to have clear, confirmable, citing of source, credible information. But either one of these systems, or better yet, both. But till such time as they do this, I believe, one, they're going to start to wear down the audience. People are going to stop tuning into these videos because they're not telling us anything new. There's no new data, there's no new anything. And I'll tell you this much. Me, Zemblo, on this channel, right, I am not going to make any more PlayStation 5 related videos unless it's something new. Now, there might be like a concept put out, or there could be a showing of UI, and I might show something like that, but until it's like reportable news, something I come in here and I actually tell you guys, in spoken form with images behind me, a proper news video on next gen consoles, most probably PlayStation 5, because that's what I'm most interested in. I'm not making any more PlayStation 5 related content till there's actually something to report. I'm done. I'm not saying anything more about the system until there is actually something to say. I reckon, unless I'm part of the solution, I'm part of the problem. So, from me, right here on this channel, you're getting a video from me. It's not going to be a repeat of what something of a bunch of other people have already said. Now, there might be a rehashing of former points when news does come along to give context, but I am not going to sit here and rehash the same data for you guys out there who have taken the time out your day to watch my content, which I thank you for, because there is a lot of people out there vying for your precious time out of your day, on your lunch break, or your commute to work, or whatever, whenever you hopefully sit down and watch my videos, while you're waiting for a bus or a train, or while you're standing in line waiting to get seen, or whatever, wherever you are, whatever you do, if you view my content, your time is precious to me, because I know what it's like when a video wastes your time and you're just told the same thing over and over. I am not going to do that to you guys. Just not. So, like I say, until there's actually something tangible to say about PlayStation 5 that hasn't been said 15 billion times already over the last couple of months, then it's not being said by Zemblock. I like to think I can have some respect for my audience and some integrity. Now, admittedly, this might mean that I don't get to make as many videos for you guys, and maybe that will hurt my rating in the algorithm, that I won't get pushed in front of you as much. But at least I'll know for myself that I've acted in good faith, and Maybe that'll mean a subscription from anybody new coming to the channel. And maybe you'll tell your friends about me if you were still on the fence about whether or not to tell them about me. I don't know. I can't ask for anything. I can't control anything except my content. And if I can't feel good about my content, then there's no point in me making it. Because I know I'll never be a big, rich, massive YouTuber. If I could get to a couple of thousand people subscribing and mostly watching my content, that would be nice. But I know I'll never be the next big thing. Especially at 45. I understand that I'm a small-time YouTuber and I'll probably always be a small-time YouTuber. But I reckon as long as I always make honest content that I can be happy with, then that's got to count for something. Sorry, I know this got a bit ranty and preachy, guys, but, you know, I've got to tell you what I believe. I've got to tell you where I stand. And, of course, I'll keep watching these channels, because eventually one of them will tell me something new. But I'm not going to do that to you. Right, I've rambled on long enough, and my throat is really sore. But I just had to say this, and I'm sorry it's probably not the clearest thought stream that you've come across in your YouTube inbox this week. Probably this month. But I just felt it had to be said. Okay, you know the drill. Hashtag support your Scottish YouTubers. And of course, aye, nae bother.